Good day, everyone. In this lesson, we will start the discussion in Quarter 2, Module 2 of our subject in General Mathematics. And today, I will share to you about simple annuity versus general annuity, how to differentiate them or how to determine them at a glance. Yes, indeed. Identifying between simple annuity and general annuity is just very easy. There are some words that you have to take note, and with that, you will be able to determine if it is simple or general annuity. Let us be familiar with the following terms. Annuity. It is a fixed sum of money paid to someone at regular interval subject to a fixed compound interest rate. Examples of annuity are deposits to a savings account, monthly housing, car mortgages payments, insurance payments, pension or retirement products, credit card purchases, loans and debts, and many more. Do you have someone you know who is paying monthly for his motorcycle, for instance? Each month, that person will pay a certain amount to that particular motorcycle company, right? That is an example of an annuity. There is a fixed sum of money to be paid to someone or the particular institution at regular intervals. There are actually two types of annuity according to payment interval and interest period. First off is a simple annuity. An annuity is simple if its interest conversion or compounding period is equal or the same as the payment interval. Take note, its compounding period is equal with that of its payment interval. For example, installment payment for an appliance at the end of each month with interest compounded monthly. Now, its compounding period, which is monthly, is just the same with its payment interval, and that is also monthly. Therefore, this is an example of simple annuity. The compounding period and the payment interval are the same. For general annuity, its compounding period is not equal with its payment interval. For example, the installment payment for an appliance at the end of each month with interest compounded annually. Now take note, its payment interval, which is monthly, is different with its compounding period, which is annually. Therefore, this is an example of general annuity. So this is one thing that you should remember. For simple annuity, both its payment interval and compounding period are the same. But for general annuity, its payment interval is not the same with its compounding period. Let us have an activity. You only have to determine if the given situation is an example of a simple annuity or general annuity. We have monthly installment of a car with an interest rate that is compounded semi-annually. What is your answer? It is general annuity. Why? It's because its payment interval, which is monthly, is different with its compounding period, which is semi-annual. Therefore, this is general annuity. Did you get the correct answer? Great job. Let's have activity number 2. Paying a loan every 3 months when the interest is compounded quarterly. What kind of annuity is this? The answer? It is simple annuity. Why? It's because its compounding period is quarterly and its payment interval is also quarterly. This payment interval, which is every 3 months, is the same with quarterly. That is why this is simple annuity. Did you get it? That's good. Now let's have an assessment. I will be presenting to you 4 situations and you need to identify if it is simple annuity or general annuity. Kindly grab a paper or something that you can write on with your answers, and then later on compare it with the answer that I will provide afterwards. Let us start. Number 1. Monthly amortization of an automobile loan compounded monthly. Number 2. Quarterly payment of a pension plan that is compounded annually. Number 3. Payment every 6 months of a housing loan compounded monthly. And number 4. Daily payments of 54 pesos for 30 days with interest rate of 15% compounded daily for 1 month. Okay, kindly finalize your answers. And these are the answers. For number 1, it's simple annuity. For number 2, it is general annuity. For number 3, it is general annuity. And for number 4, it is simple annuity. Did you get all the correct answers? Very good. You rock. Keep it up. Indeed, identifying between simple annuity and general annuity is just very easy.